Welcome back to the next video. Hope you've all had a great week. We're back in this new home, inside the repair it shed, we will call it. Our back end fits on, and the last couple of episodes we fit the bumper, we fit the rear end, it's all good. It's still only tacked in place, it's not fully welded in. And then once we've got everything sorted, we'll just go for a full day of welding it all in nice and strong. Today though, we have found some more rust and some more very bad metal. When we took this side panel off a couple of weeks ago, here, all of this, put your finger through it, Poppy.
This?
Yeah, it's a bit holy. So we need to start ripping all of this out. And this is the reason why we're coming inside. I'm going to take all the air filter off housing. I think this has actually got a hole in it as well. So we can cut, this obviously had a repair in the past. So we can cut this out and make a repair and see actually how it's built up and how we're going to fix it. So that'll be the first job, getting some tools out, undoing this bolt here, which I don't think it's been undone since 1932, and seeing how we get on from that. So let's make a start. So as we've looked underneath here, the bolt is absolutely on, not coming off, and the actual whole air box is gone. So probably brings the camera down to here, you can see the holes. Let's tilt you back a little bit. That's the air box. It starts on us, so basically cut that with the angle grinder there, get this down, I'll replace this, and we're going to need to find a new air box. So I'll get a price from Volvo, and I'll see if there's any at the scrapyard that are in decent nick. So let's get this one off and see how we get on.
Yes.
Oh, right. That takes that off. Okay, right.
So it's wiggling.
Wiggling now, that's right. This is loose. If I pop that up there. Right, let's have a look.
That was easy.
Well, that was the easy part. It's not wanting to come out any more than that though. Let's have a look. Right.
Yes.
Oh, leave it running, that's fine. Let's move back a little bit. Have a look. There. So the pipe is on the back of it, and that's also got a hole in. So let me get a flathead screwdriver, take the Jubilee clip off. Oh no. I had to angle grind off the back pipe. That wasn't coming off. There we go, look. Right. Okay, so I've got a sensor there as well. So look at that. Okay, we need to get a spanner on that, Poppy.
Okay.
To move that sensor off, which goes to this here. But that is very, very rusty. That's steerable. The mount's good. It's just the screw that was there that was no good, but we can replace this bit, that's not a problem. Let's find a spanner and get off this sensor.
I've got number 16 spanner, and now I'm just going to take the sensor out. Is this the way?
That's the one, yeah.
And
So you need to put it on the nut, a bit further down. The 820 around to twist on. There you go then, that's where you got to turn.
this way.
Yep, that's it. Oh, there you go, look. That's it, take it off once you've turned it. Then we're going back on again.
Yeah, that's not turning.
Not turning yet. Get a good turn on it there. There you go. Oh, sorry. There go, get your turn from there then. That's it, put it off. That's it. Right, see if you can do it with your fingers now. Twist towards you. That's it.
My hands.
Okay, so sensor off.
Yeah.
Right, we'll put a little bit of tape over that to keep it safe. Do you want to lift out the drum now and put it on the floor? Are you feeling strong today, Poppy?
Yeah.
Go on then, with that drum on the floor. Ready?
This?
Yeah. It should all come off in one go. Yeah, you can hold it there. Yeah. That's it.
Where should I put it?
Just put it on the floor by your feet. That's it. Oh! It's a big old drum. So if we look inside, oh, dirty. We've got, where was it, the damage that I can see underneath? Let's have a look. Twist it towards, oh, here. Yeah. Hole. What's that, Poppy?
Hole.
A hole and a hole. Definitely going to need one of them. What we'll do is we'll take this top bit off because we can reuse that. The pipe inside is also taped up, so I need to try and find some more tape for that, or a new bit of pipe, not a new bit of tape, new pipe as well. Bracket's alright, but this is how it explores this, so we can see what we're doing. So we've done some investigation works, and behind here is actually really good. This is solid. This black stuff is what they're putting over it to protect the metal. That is knackered, but the plate behind it, which runs down to the bottom, is structurally okay. So this needs to be cut out. We can play that over. So we've got that out. This is all good. It's all good. It just wants cleaning up, needle gunning and painting. This is okay. We need to make the cut here on this bit here, which we discussed last week, to get that off, and a cut there. So I'm going to cut this next to get this out because we've got this bit still on order, so we can put that in the week after next, and then we can possibly put this bit back in to fill that in there. Let's keep going. So we've now got the cross beam out all the way across. Just need to sand that back down with a grinder to get that back to good metal, because it is there, just needs tidying up. Cut that out next, and just sort of, we've got this sort of corner coming together then. I'm going to cut some more steel out in a minute to go across here. Decided to go with a slightly smaller beam, just so it's the same as everything else, to put that right, and we'll see how we get on. Squared it off. Oh, I need to change this again. Get me a disc, Nicole.
Where from?
Go and get me a disc, come over there. Oh, that one on the floor there would be perfect.
Which one? That one?
Yeah, that one, yeah. There.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll do your swap again.
I know what you were doing there.
I'm doing nothing bad.
Oh, I can't get through.
Right.
There we go.
Take this one off. Nicole, can you get that
Oh, you
for
wanted me
please?
to pick it up again?
Yeah, that's for that. All my hands full. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Oh, this is the disc I need. Right. Goggles on.
Protective eyewear.
So we're just grounding back the metal now, so we've got something good to go to. So I need to measure the gap between yay and nay.
Yay and nay?
Yay and nay, and get that cut. And then obviously, because we've not a stick, I need to make an adjustment to that, which is fine. So might as well use the spare metal that we've got, because we've got some spare metal. I might as well use it in that. So let's make some measurements with a tape measure and cut. Oh.
Can you find it?
I think I left a tape measure in the van.
Oh. Found it.
Found it. Just want to measure it properly now. So if we go there to there, we're looking
Is it
at,
straight?
yeah. Yeah. If we go 23 and a half
Inches?
centimetres. Oh, I don't know. It might have been inches. It might be centimetres. Hold on. Just for clarity. Oh, it's magnetic, this one. Oh, it was magnetic.
Would you like me to go and hold the other end?
No, I've got it. Right. 20, so 123 and a half and a bit. And a bit, don't forget the bit. Right.
So what are we doing now, Conrad?
I'm just getting the welder ready so I can tack this into place. We've just gone and got the other bit of body that attached to this, and we measured it up and it fits like that. So we'll just tack this in, and then we can make some adjustments to this top bit here. So I'm just getting the Artec ready.
Yeah. Don't be worried, some of our comments, I'm not welding it, it's just being tacked.
This is not welded. I've literally just tacked it in place so any adjustments can be made. This is not the finished weld. Although one of the comments talks about welding upwards, so we'll give that a try today. So let's have a look. Bring this a bit closer.
You do need to get your mask, yes?
Oh.
I'm going to put them on.
You put them on then. Right, so we've got that on. Yep.
Hat, check. Gloves, check. Any other PPE? Check.
I should wear some trousers, but I'm not going to. So I'm a rebel. Right.
Time for me to step back.
Ready?
Yeah. We're on fire.
Oh, I do love that smell.
Did you go up or down?
I went up. I quite enjoyed it.
Okay.
I enjoyed going up.
Careful, don't trip. I know what you don't have on.
I enjoyed going up. I went down and I went up. I enjoyed going up.
Oh, I know what you've not got on.
What have I not got on?
Your jacket.
Oh, I've got arm protection.
Okay, I'll let you off on that one then.
We
For
need
the
a bit of metal to go into
PPE,
here.
police, get onto us.
Yeah, no police action. Right, turn that off.
And that's it, we're all tacked in, look. Getting ready for some welding, it's just tacked.
Big tax like. Right. So we've got this inch piece here to put in. We just take that out. So we'll give it a knock of a hammer. I lost my hammer again. I like the hammers here. Thank you. There we go. So I know it's level because that's where the old bit, I can see the weld line from last time. I've sanded it down. So it's just weld that, well, not welding, let's tack it in. So it's in the right place. Ooh. Just tapped it.
Why are you still alight?
That's it. Whoa. Just hot. Right, let's just put a tack into this thing as well.
I have a feeling you're going to have to hold that bit.
There we go, right. Oh, bit of a fire in there. See that?
I did, yeah. It might be because it's hollow and there's a bit of air getting to it.
There's like a substance on it.
Mm.
So from that last clip, I packed up. I wasn't feeling particularly great. I feel a lot better this week. I've been away for a couple of days, went to Magaluf, and came back with Magaluf flu. Thank you, John. Very much appreciated. So I'm feeling a lot better now. So the last thing we saw was around here. and this bit of the bus was on fire. So there was something within inside the metal that had basically set on fire. So we sat here for an hour or so with the watering can and we obviously watered it down and just watched it to make sure it was alright, because we didn't want any on fire buses. So from that, we've got that done. Now, over the last couple of days, we've chilled out home, done stuff in the fleet line. We've been making a list of things that this needs to be done. List of things that need to be done to this to move forward with the next sort of bits and bobs. Because I am bored of working on the rear end, and it's coming together, but I'm itching to do something else. I'm sure you lot guys are bored of seeing this, because I am. I'm bored of editing the same crap. So we're going to start from next week working on the inside as well, on small bits and bobs. So there'll be 2 cameras. I've ordered an extra camera. Nicole's going to work on the inside while I work on this, and there'll be a bit of mix of everything. So first off, we have got from our friend Leighton at Hills for Still Stock. He's working on getting us some angle iron to go on the windowsills. So I'll be chopping this out and then basically replacing this all in to basically put that right, so we can start putting the windows back on, so I'm watertight on this side, because we have a master plan, which I can't tell you details on yet, but it'll be very soon. So we've got this coming. We're going 4 centimetres by 4 centimetres, which will cover that. I've not sanded this back yet, so there's some rivets on the other side, but that will pull in nicely. We're then going to polycarb. Was it polycarb we used on the fleet line?
I thought it was aluminium.
It's like an aluminium polycarb. It's got plastic in between, and we're going to basically bore these out. So I need to measure these. Well, I have measured these windows up, and then we can basically bond that in. I do also need to make a steel structure, which I'm going to make out of the leftover tubing in the middle as a brace, so when we're driving it doesn't flap and sound like a waggle, 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 waggle.
And when it gets hot, it also expands and it makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, so we're going to put some bits in there. So that will then seal this off. So we've got that on order. I've also got on order from eBay a new drum, which you've seen earlier in the video. That's cost me £120. Now, except from the metal and the bits and bobs that I've ordered for the welder, that's the most expensive thing I've brought for this bus so far. We've had a lot of comments in the last couple of weeks about how it's a money pit. All buses are money pits. Now, if you come down here with me, I'll introduce you to Ryan's bus.
Ryan is...
Ryan's around somewhere, and he says I can film his bus. Now, I think about a year and a half ago, Ryan brought this bus from a yard in Onewell where it's been sat for over 15 years, I think it was. We helped him get it out, and
look, it's rusty.
These are the sort of things, when you buy buses, this is the sort of stuff you get. This is a full-on rip down and repair. All the sides are out. Look. All the way around the back. So this is a Leyland National. It's not going to be a house, it's not going to be anything, it's going to be a bus. But this is a love of art for Ryan. He's here most weekends, chopping out, making, manufacturing, sourcing parts. So when you look at our bus and what it needs welding, it's not as complicated as this. So credit for Ryan for doing that. And they are a labour of love, and you can invest money and money and money, and you won't get your money back on them. You won't. But this is massive in comparison to that. So you've got to give it to Ryan, because he's here cracking on with it. And even his airbox had holes in, look, it's all here. But yeah. So yeah, this is a great place to be, because you can get the help and advice from each other for that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's that bit. Where was I? I've lost my chain of thought now.
So we've done windows, we've done airbox. What's next?
What else have I ordered? Oh, so last week I didn't film this bit. We took there's the air compressor that was in there onto a pallet here. So this was the air compressor we disconnected about 3 months ago, but I had to get the car jack crane to lift it out. It took 3 of us to lift it as well, but that's now out. I've measured this up, and a washing machine fits in there, only a small one, but a washing machine fits in there. And then the water tank that we're going to install, which I've now took measurements for, we're going to get a custom made water tank of 500 litres. It's going to sit behind there, and it fits in perfectly, so I can plumb straight in there to the washing machine. So Nicole is very happy. What else have we got on order, Nicole? We've done the metal, done the airbox, we've got the washing machine.
I think that's it.
That's all we've got on order for the minute, isn't it? Your first job is to remove the stuff from the ceiling.
Do I get the nice job of taking all of the glue off?
So all the glue off the ceiling needs to come off. So that's going to be hair dryers. We're going to get kids in, hair dryers, heat guns, start scraping this off. We've got some good scrapers. There's also some screws in there that either we need to get out with the impact screw dry gun, or we can angle grind them off and smooth them out so no one cuts the reds as they go in.
What are we doing with these vents?
The vents. Now, someone on YouTube comment made a really good comment. This side's going to come out because this is where the bathroom's going to be. But the other side, where you've got the fence to the other side, we're going to use that, that's where the kitchen is, as the extraction for where Nicole cooks. Because it naturally fence outside. I just got to patch a couple of the holes up, which is fine because we've got a welder now. So we can use that for extraction, just put some fans in there to pull it through. So, yeah. We've obviously got skip coming, I think that's next weekend, isn't it, the skip comes. So we can get all this emptied out and gone. Which is going to be very useful, so we have a very blank canvas to go on.
And then we can have a look at this floor.
Yeah.
The uneven floor.
The uneven floor. So this side here is a lot higher. Oh, I found the key for the safe as well. So I can take the safe out now, which is going to be a lot better. So yeah, that's where we're at the minute. Going to finish this video with a bit of a story time for you. So it's going to be Conrad's story time. Might make a logo for that. Right, so yesterday, a question we get asked all the time is, do we get stopped and pulled over by the police? And up to yesterday, 2.5 years, we have never been pulled over by the police. Now, we met up with Nathan, who used to own a training company for trucks and buses, who's now starting up again. I'll put his link in the description. And we decided, he's moved into an RV full time, so we said we'll meet up, we'll go for a nice drink and have some dinner together, which was fab. So we went down to his yard, met him up, we helped fit a wind mirror to his RV, then we drove to a park up, about 3 miles from his yard. And we said, right, we'll take the van to go and get our dinner. So we parked up, Nicole stayed with the kids, watching the vans and the buses and the RVs. And we drove out. As we drove off the industrial estate that we were on, we basically got collared by the police. So we're profiled. So he's following me for about a mile. I said to Nathan, let's just pull into a pub and see if he follows us. He followed us and the lights came on. We pulled up. They had a call saying that there's people on the estate going through the bins. Now, as much as I always look scruffy because I'm always working on this, I'm not a bin rat. But this policeman thought that me and Nathan were bin rats. Now I'm going to put a picture in here of me and Nathan with a police car. He basically wanted to know what was in the van, what we were doing. So we explained to him that we lived in vehicles, an RV and a bus. He's more welcome to go down and see what we're doing, but we haven't been going through the bins. He was having none of it. To be fair to the copper, sound was a pound, lovely bloke. But he was like, "You leaving the bus?" It's like, "Yeah." So I'm showing him like my Facebook and my pictures on my phone going, "There's nothing wrong with it, that's my house and I've just moved it there for the night, but I've not been going through the bins." He checked the van. 10 minutes later, he checked insurance, tax, all that sort of stuff, my licence, sound. He let us go. But that's the first time, and it was just funny how me and Nathan were two big lads driving around his transit and he thought we'd been going through the bins. So that is story time with Conrad. And lesson of the week is don't go through bins because apparently now it's a criminal offence. So yeah, happy days. So that's it for another week. I'm off to a 90s silent disco tonight with Nicole for her birthday a few weeks ago, which is tonight. And then we're back here tomorrow and we'll start filming again for next week's video because I've caught up and we're not sort of behind anymore. What you see now is what's happened the day before. So this is Saturday before the Sunday video. Thank you so much for last week's response to Phoebe's video. She has had loads more questions, so she'll be filming another one of those videos in the next couple of weeks. What else we got going? Luna has now got her own YouTube channel, Spotting with Luna, so go and give her a sub. She's spotting trucks, lorries, buses, aeroplanes, all sorts, so she's done quite a few videos over half term. Summer's also getting a channel because she wants to do makeup and I refuse to put my makeup on this channel. That is going to be Bus Life with Summer. I'll put links for these down in the descriptions. And that's pretty much it. No doubt Phoebe and Poppy will have a channel in the next couple of weeks. You know, it gives them something to do. I don't mind them doing stuff like that. It's on their own accord. Let them do what they want. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate all your comments and you watching and seeing how we're getting on. And we'll see you next week. Until then, have a good one.